This is Dave the MeatMan Scandaliato, and since 1998, I've been a very proud owner of MeatPotatoes.com. And I'm here right now to do the Saturday, January the 4th, 2020 NFL Pro Football against the spread pickup show. I'm just going to tackle one game on today's program, game 141-142. Got the Buffalo Bills. They're going to go on the road to play the Houston Texans. I'm going to give you my against the spread wagering selection in this matchup, about 3 or 4 minutes or so from now. But first up, you want to get the MeatMan's full card Weekend Warrior package. It's $20. You got to text the word FULL, F-U-L-L, to 94253. You're going to get all the MeatMan's NFL plays Saturday and Sunday. You're going to get all the MeatMan's NBA plays Saturday and Sunday. All the MeatMan's college basketball plays Saturday and Sunday. You're going to get all the MeatMan's NHL hockey plays, if I have any, on Saturday and Sunday. 2 days, $20. My full card Weekend Warrior package. Text the word FULL, F-U-L-L, to 94253. Now, on the MeatMan's full card Weekend Warrior package, $20 over the phone, no problem. Cap, I got my own personal toll-free number that I'm literally going to have until the day I die. It's 1-833-MeatMan. That's how you talk directly with me. Las Vegas-based professional handicapper Dave Scandaliato. 1-833-MeatMan. You're going to get the MeatMan's football game of the week. You're going to get the MeatMan's #1 play of the day, both Saturday and Sunday. A lot of people were interested. We got a lot of people contacted the MeatMan about my #1 play of the day. I've been having that #1 play of the day for a whole year. I just haven't talked about it much because I'm always selling the Weekend Warrior package or this, that, and the other thing. If you want to get the MeatMan's #1 play of the day, how about that pick? How about that pick on Friday? The Drexel Dragons plus the points. Whatever they need is stinking points. They won outright. The Delaware Blue Hens. Delaware's lost 5 straight. 5 straight at Drexel. There was no reason in the world to think Delaware was going on the road on Friday night and beating a team on the road where they never win. You get the MeatMan's #1 play of the day. So there's no, and a guy called me on the phone and said, MeatMan, I paid the Weekend Warrior package, for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the 4 days. How do I get the #1 play of the day? I said, Cap, it's all included. There is no upselling with the MeatMan. Once you buy something from the MeatMan, there is no upselling. I know you find that hard to believe. I know everybody finds this hard to believe. That once you make the payment to the MeatMan, I'm not going to ask you for any more money. 2 days. $20. #1 play of the day, both days. The MeatMan's football game of the week. All of the MeatMan's teasers. You get everything that I release. 2 days. Saturday and Sunday. My full card Weekend Warrior package. Text the word FULL, F-U-L-L, to 94253. Couple of things real fast. Make sure you subscribe to Dave Scandaliato's YouTube channel. That way you never miss any of the MeatMan's YouTube videos. Make sure you subscribe to Dave Scandaliato's YouTube channel now. You don't want to subscribe to Dave Scandaliato's YouTube channel? Hey, Cap, if you like watching the MeatMan's YouTube videos, hey, brother, go to the homepage of my website, MeatPotatoes.com. That is the internet home of Dave the MeatMan Scandaliato, www.meatpotatoes.com, MeatPotatoes.com. Saturday, NFL playoff football. Got the Buffalo Bills. They're going to go on the road to play the Houston Texans. Give the MeatMan the light for Saturday's NFL Pro Football YouTube video. if you had the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes on Friday night, plus the points, but they were stinking points. They pounded, absolutely pounded the Temple Owls outright. Rocking chair game. That's what you call a rocking chair game. It was in the rock, baby, on a treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. Absolute rocking chair game. Doesn't get any easier than that. The MeatMan breaks his maiden for 2020. I'm now 1-2 with the YouTube video. All of the records are listed below. Every pick that I make in 2020 on the YouTube videos, I'm going to list below and keep the record for the whole year. Nobody else is going to do this. Why? Because I'm the only one that's going to turn a profit, Cap. It's real easy to do. The reason nobody else is going to do this, because I'm the only one that's going to turn a profit. I'm going to pick pro football, college football, pro basketball, college basketball, NHL hockey. I'm going to pick Major League Baseball, WNBA women's basketball. I'm going to pick all 7 sports. Turn a profit. And not only am I going to turn a profit, remember the MeatMan's goal, 20 units. That's the MeatMan's goal, 20 units. 20 units. My goal is to go about 205 and 160. Go 205, 160, that's 35 games over 500. 205 and 160, that's 45 games over 500. And then you got to subtract the juice from the 160 losses. So the juice from you got your 45 games over 500, but now you got to subtract 16 units because of the juice. So you go from 45 games over 500 to 29 games over 500, and then you got to worry about all the times you buy the half a point and all that. I keep super accurate records listed below. The goal is to go 205 and 160. 45 games over 500 with the juice. That should get the MeatMan. 20 games over 500. Remember, I want to pay for your Christmas. That's what the MeatMan wants to do. I want to pay for your Christmas. You bet $100 on every game of the MeatMan. Releases in a YouTube video. Hopefully I don't ruin your Christmas now. We don't want to do that now. If you live on a tight budget and all that stuff, be careful. Don't ever bet what you can't afford to lose. Remember that. Don't ever bet what you can't afford to lose. Money management is the key to turn a profit betting sports. Give the MeatMan a like for Saturday's NFL Pro Football YouTube video. If you had the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes on Friday night, based on the advice you got for the MeatMan, I want you to let me know. You like the money. It was a good pick. Come on, Cap. Come on, Cap. Give the MeatMan a like. Give the MeatMan a like for Saturday's NFL Pro Football YouTube video. Let me know you like the money. All right. Saturday NFL Pro Football. We got the Buffalo Bills. They're going to go on the road to play the Houston Texans. The line of this game at Chris Bookmaker, where the line originated, it opened the Houston Texans a 3-point home favorite and a total 41. 3 and 41. The spread right now, a lot of places have 3, some places have 2.5 and all that. It's 21 of those in-between numbers. But I'm going to go with the total, so I'm not really worried about the point spread. I'm not really worried about the point spread for the YouTube video. I'm going to worry about the point spread tomorrow, mañana. Now, if you're watching the video, you got to remember, I'm doing a video on Friday night. So when you heard me say mañana, maybe I shouldn't have said that word. Now, I'm going to look at the point spread closer to kickoff. How's that? Is that more politically correct? There's no safe space around a MeatMan. All kidding aside, if you're looking for a safe space, do yourself a huge favor, man. Don't come around me. Man, I'm telling you, G's of criminities, all kidding aside. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Don't ever come around a MeatMan if you're a safe space specialist, because, man, wow. I'm going to fool with the total here. I'm going to fool with the total. The total opened 41, and Chris Bookmaker, where the line originates, took to 43.5. Up 2.5 points. Up 2.5 points from the opener. And this is all sharp and wise guy money. Because it opened 41, but the 41.5, and the 42, and the 42.5, and the 43, and the 43.5. It isn't like it went from 41 straight to 43.5 in some kind of way, who knows what happened. This has been a consistent climb. Been a consistent push up the ladder, and I can't figure it out to save my life. I can't figure it out to save my life because I like under the total. I like under the total. I like under 43.5. I feel like I'm ripping off that no good stinking bookie by getting 2.5 more points of what the original point spread at Chris Bookmaker, where the line originates, was. It opened 41, took to 43.5. I'm going to take under the total, under 43.5, about half point. I'm going to knock it up to 44, and I'm going to lay $1.20. Remember, when you buy at half a point, instead of betting 11 to win 10, 55 to win 50, 110 to win 100, you got to bet 12 to win 10, 60 to win 50. Or in a MeatMan's case, 120 to win 100. I'm going to take under the total Buffalo Bills, Houston, Texas. Under 44 minus $1.20. I cannot figure out, for the life of me, what would make anybody think this game is going over the total. I can't figure it out. I look, and 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 I look. Couldn't find a cap. I couldn't find a reason to take over the total. But, man, I found all sorts of reasons to take under the total. First one, right off the bat. Buffalo played 16 games this year. Houston played 16 games this year. The Texans and the Bills, 11 and 21 under the total. They're 10 games under 500. 10 games over 500. There's no stinking way I'm redoing this YouTube video, Cap. You can forget about it. 21 under the totals, 11 over the totals. They're 10 games over 500 playing under the total this year. If you're just blindly betting the Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills under the total this year, you've cleaned up. 10 games over 500 now. Now, the Buffalo Bills, their last 26 games on the road, 19 unders and 7 overs. I mean, that's almost 75%. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's in between 70 and 75% now. Now, these two teams met last year. It was just last year. The Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans got together for a football game. Final score, 20-10. They only scored 30 points. These two teams have met 10 times this century. Since 2000, the year 2000. The first time they played was in 2002. 7 under the totals, 3 over the totals. I don't get it. I don't see where anybody would bet under the total or over the total. Under the total. I'm not saying it won't go over the total. I'm not saying it won't go over the total. Nobody's saying it won't go over the total. I'm just saying I don't see how anybody can see it going over the total. I don't see how a guy can look at the sheet of paper. Everybody they're looking at the sheet. They're looking at the sheet. They got the sheet of paper in front of them, and they're looking at all the stats and all this stuff, and they go, yeah, I think this game's going over the total. I don't see it. I don't see it. All the stats that went under the total, these two teams played under the total, 10 games over 500 under the total this year. 21 unders, 11 overs. I just like all this. I like all this. I like the fact they played last year, 20-10. I just like all of this. Put the MeatMan down on Saturday. The first playoff NFL game of the 2020 postseason. I'm going to take under the total, man. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I've already been wrong twice in 2020, so, I could be wrong. Well, I think this game's going to under the total. I just don't see how it goes over the total. I don't see any reason. There's no reason in the world. Especially, I'm getting an extra field goal. I'm getting 2.5 points from the moves with the sharps and the wise guys, and I'm buying half a point. I'm getting a full field goal. It's like playing a 3-point teaser. The value is here. God, I hate using the word value. I like using the V word. Vicodin, Viagra. Of course, the MeatMan don't eat any Viagra. Value. But the V word in sports handicapping is value. Open 41, the guy, Chris Bookmaker, where the line originates, that's what he thought. And all these sharps and these wise guys who all make their wife go to work. Before you buy a pitch from a handicapper, ask them if they're married, and ask them, where does your wife work? If they tell you they're married, ask them where their wife works. When they tell you where their wife works, don't buy nothing from them. Why you need your wife to work? You're some kind of expert, 60% handicapper, extracting thousands of dollars out of the sports book some kind of way that you got to send your wife to work. I like the fact, open 41, it's up to 43.5. I can buy that point, knock it up to 44. I like that. Put the MeatMan down. I'm going to go and take under the total. The first NFL playoff game of the 2020 postseason. I'm going to take under the total, under 44. I'm going to buy that point, lay $1.20. And that's the current line at Chris Bookmaker, where the line originates. All right, now, how about another pick for the MeatMan? This was sent straight to your text message inbox on your phone. This is a complimentary service that offers everybody that watches my YouTube videos. But you have to opt in. The way you do it, you text the word MeatMan, MeatMan, M-E-A-T-M-A-N, to 94253. Where you put the phone number, type in 94253. Where you put the message, put the word MeatMan, body name, M-E-A-T-M-A-N. And that's it, Cap. Now, how you know you did it right? You're going to get a reply welcoming text. And on that reply welcoming text is going to be a 702 phone number. You're going to get a phone call from that exact same 702 phone number. That's my man, Rich. Rich is going to call and confirm you're 21 years old. Rich is going to call and confirm it was you that opted into the MeatMan's free pin-pitch text message list. And yeah, he might try to say the 2-day, $20 full card weekend warrior package. You're not obligated to buy anything for the MeatMan. Answer the phone, be nice to Rich, confirm you're 21, confirm you that opted in, listen to the sales pitch, and away you go. Want to see a picture of Rich? Just go to the homepage of our website, meatandpotatoes.com. Rich is one of the handicappers up there. You only got to opt in one time, and you're on for life. And you can opt out at any time. You'll never get another text message from the MeatMan ever again. It's a complimentary service offered to everybody that watches my YouTube videos. But you got to opt in. The way you do it, you text the word MeatMan, my nickname, M-E-A-T-M-A-N, to 94253.